Recording. Like 3, 2, 1. Cut. So, making myself beautiful because I found something really strange. Yeah. Yes. I wonder how the camera actually checked that out. I'm still not happy. I have like the weirdest hair there are in existence. Wanna look kind of normal. Yeah, I should do. I'm eating like the most fantastic Basen muesli. Wow, how to translate that? I cannot translate it in English, no chance, Spanish or Portuguese. No way with me. But English is something like a base nutrients. Uh, Describe it best. Like there is no acidic stuff in it, like milk is acidic to your stomach. So the only nuts and maybe some raisins, simple fruits, some oats, which compared to wheaten has no gluten in it, and so it's way more healthy to your physical makeup. I can attest to that, and it tastes fantastic. The reason for me making this video, it's totally, how you say, creatively potential out of the moment sort of thing, because I found it very weird. I just started using Facebook a while ago, like I left it behind. I wanted to start it back when I had to come back to Austria, long story short, because they deported me, these fools, that stupid nation states that we are so surrounded by and live in and through them and around them, and basically it's like if you don't know yourself, you're fucked in this world. I think anyone with half a heart, or at least both sides of the brain working at least slightly, I have to eat. Should know about that. That no man is just a man and no woman is just a woman. We have both sides in us. A man, he goes a little deeper, we realize that there is a lot of femininity in him, a lot of woman. Yeah? And if woman goes within herself deeper, he will find that there are active, quite strong, logical, direct sides about her as well. So we have both. And the further up you go, the spiritual tree of life, the closer those two become. Yeah? And at some point they're so close that you're really, really aware. Like people call it raising one's frequency, blah blah blah. I have no idea what it means really. Like all I know is about you have to be, if you are at least somewhere interested in this kind of subject, then you have to work on it. You have to be disciplined. I have not been very disciplined, but still it didn't take a lot of work, and still I managed to activate several, let's call them, for reasons of simplicity, because I don't know how well you are versed in the English language. Let's call them energy points, alright? So there are several energy points. The chakra system in the Indian, excuse me, in the Indian culture, yeah, this is a good system to take here as example. I like to talk with my hand. I can't move this stupid phone, but I really have to work it out. But let's leave that to now. I'm so sorry. I wish to do much better. I come soon to the point why I'm making this video. But first, energy points. So I activated some of them. Now there's a huge difference between activating, say you activate your heart chakra because you started to practice yoga and you realize that, wow, hold on, love really exists. It's a it's a kind of taste of energy, or it's a certain feel, you have not really felt this before, or not on a continuous basis, on a continuous level. Yeah. It usually was like a up and down thing. Maybe you just met your lover, your new boyfriend or whatever, and it was like where it was a spike for a while. But you can be on the spike for a longer period of time, and it gets this certain quality. Kind of different to sex, even so it's the same energy, like sex and love. And further high up you get, I do it this way, it doesn't matter what way you do, further, then it becomes compassion, yeah. So that's how it works. And I activated some of them. Mastering them, again, it's something entirely else. So for mastering your, let's call them power points, chakras, whatever you like. Yeah. So I managed to activate that one, and it's a long time ago by now. It took me 2 to 3 months of everyday practice. I just took the simplest stretchings I could think of that I learned in school doing, because I was in sports class. So we had more PE, physical education. And I took those stretchings and combined them with deep breathing, used the kind of knowledge, intellectual knowledge that I gained through reading from masters, Osho mostly, but many others. They always say the same thing, just from different points, or use different words to explain one and the same thing. How the mind really is, how it works, yeah, that you are not the mind, you are not your intellectual thoughts, you are not your emotions. So I used that with deep breathing, the stretchings, and after 2 3 months I had my first energetic awakening. I will not go too deep into it because I see 7 minutes already. Let's leave it at that. It's a long way to master that, I believe. I'm like a beginner level, just to initiate. What I found really interesting today, because I just decided to like go more online and to like, because I found that wisdom is like coming forth out of my crazy heart here and there, and I thought, gee, wow, no smoking in that room. Let's have a smoke. I found that uh, since that's about a couple of weeks ago, or maybe a bit more, like just today I opened my Facebook account out of nothing. And there's this beautiful woman I've never met, I've never seen, and she requests friendship with me. So I accept, obviously. I would do so with most people. There's still like 5, 6 waiting in a line, but I like to return something every time someone sends me a request. I'd like to write something back. So maybe naturally I start with the women. It's been a long time I've been in a relationship. And I don't care what people think, it's just, yeah, I start with the women first. Anyways, so, and then hours later, I find you. I just, names aren't so important to me at first, because you have to kind of actually talk to someone for a while and then you remember the name. And I could go back and then I have your name. I think so. Salomon was the last name, so Mrs. Solomon. Very interesting name. I don't know if you chose it or if it's really a surname. It's a beautiful, very ancient name. And we obviously know of King Solomon, the mighty magician. And yeah, so that's my video to you, because I thought, well, rather than writing again, I'm going to make a little YouTube video. Meaning it's past 9 minutes, so you will have to click on the link, I suppose, and hopefully not get too bored after 3 4 minutes. And yeah, hello, that's the guy you sent a friend request on Facebook. If no one else did it, I don't know how it works. For me it's a mystery altogether. It sounds a weird, strange sound in my ear right now. Maybe one of the spirits. I don't know. Bless you, Mrs. Solomon. Namaste.